Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Crossover Pod. Today we're going to be talking about some NBA news going on. We're going to be talking about LeBron and the Lakers and the situation involving them. We're going to be talking about the three-team trade involving John Collins. And lastly, we're going to talk about Damian Lillard and what his options are and possibly going to the Boston Celtics. So let's get right into it.
So first, let's talk about the three-team trade. If I could pull it up here to get all the details, I'm pretty sure it was like John Collins was going to the Clippers, Norman Powell was going to the
The Heat, I think.
yeah
And
the
then
Heat,
Kevin Love is going to
and then
Utah.
yeah it was Kevin Love, something else in a pick.
Yeah, so I mean, kind of like a minor trade. I really like John Collins as a player. I
Yeah, it
think
was
he's kind of
Kyle Anderson. It was the
Kyle Anderson, yeah, that's who it was. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, I like John Collins as a player. I think he's pretty much underrated.
yeah
Kind of been hidden away in Utah for these past couple of years. So I think I like him going to the Clippers. I think he kind of gives them a younger presence, considering their team's usually always so old. Um, so yeah, I like it for the Clippers. I like it for John Collins himself going to a better situation. Um, Norman Powell going to Miami. I like him too. Pretty solid player. He gets to kind of be the guy alongside of, Harrow and Bam, I guess, as well. Maybe they can make something happen in the East next year. And then Kevin Love's going to get bought out by the Jazz. He's not going to stay there. So who cares? Utah's trying to tank. So yeah, what do you think?
I think that the Clippers did this trade to get off of Powell because they have enough bigs. I don't know why they try to add another because now they have three starting bigs. Their hope right now that I was reading is to land Bradley Beal. So they got off Powell so they could start Beal. So it's like if they could get Beal, I think Beal's better if he plays. But as of right now, Powell's the safer option, and it's just like they have too much like big man in my opinion.
Mm.
I think they're like a move or two away. I think they're better than the Lakers right now as a team though.
I
If
think on paper they're definitely better than the Lakers. It's usually with the Clippers, it's always just like we have to wait and see because
yeah
something inevitably goes wrong. You know, the Stephen A. Smith with the Cowboys, something will go wrong. That's the same thing in basketball with the Clippers. Something's going to go wrong. Someone's going to get hurt, and they're not going to win anything.
yeah, the
Um,
Heat are just like that team that it's like it didn't hurt and it didn't affect them. It's like what do they gain?
it was just like a lateral move. You know, it's
Yeah.
like you made a move just to make a move for the sake of making a
It,
move.
it's just to say that they didn't try and do anything this offseason. It's like
Yeah.
Norman Powell, is he really going to take you over that hump?
Exactly. And I like at least for the Clippers, I do see like a vision of what they're doing. You know,
Yeah,
it's like you said, like Powell's on the move, he's a good player, but you're most likely going to replace him with a Bradley Beal on like a minimum contract. And then you add John Collins on top of it. So there's something kind of brewing there, which I like.
yeah,
Miami, I guess Miami might need some more scoring alongside Harrow. So I kind of understand that. And I think we addressed it in a couple of videos before about Utah and how we think like the best thing for Utah is to just blow it up. And Danny Ainge is the best at doing that, just blowing it up, starting fresh and building them into something. So as much as John Collins is a pretty, valuable player, I think it's better in the long run just to get rid of him and, see
yeah.
what you
Danny Ainge
can.
also ain't trying to make zero risk because I forgot if it was top 10 or top 14. If it lands outside of that, then the Thunder get their pick. So
Mm,
he's trying to leave zero room for margin because they don't have their first completely. The Thunder have it if it falls off
yeah,
10 or 14. I forgot which one exactly. So most likely the Jazz are going to be bad, but I think he just wants to play it safe, which get
yeah,
the lowest amount, like try to get a top five, top three pick
yeah. I mean,
with Ace and move on from there.
yeah, if there's anything I know about being, a Celtics fan, it's for as long as we have been, it's in Danny we trust. You know what I mean? He's gonna do something right in Utah. I'm rooting for them. He's gonna make something happen. He'll hit on a pick, so I'm excited to see where that goes. But yeah, kind of like a boring move, I guess. If John
Yeah,
Collins is the best player in your trade, it's kind of boring. But
I
um,
want to see what they end up doing with Laurie if they buy him out or trade him or if they keep him, because he's young, but he's not young to fit their current timeline. Because their timeline is for like 8 to 10 years from now. He's like now for 5 years. So it's like I want to see if he wants to keep him, if he's gonna trade him, or just buy him out and just like completely restart.
Yeah, I feel like Laurie Markkinen is definitely too valuable to just completely buy out.
Yeah,
Um, I think the best thing, or
I
not the
feel like
best thing, but I
Lil.
think
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I feel like Lillard was also too like they still could have used him.
yeah,
But
I
I
think it's
don't
just
know.
the age thing. I think for me
Yeah,
in my head, the way I see it, I think the most likely, most probable thing that's going to happen is they'll probably hold on to Laurie until the trade deadline and then move him. Um,
possibly.
so I think
Honestly, they
that's
could
probably
still
what it
get
is.
like two first and like a young player, which is a great trade for them because they're building for the future anyways.
Yeah, it's like you give it up to, let Laurie Markkinen, still have good trade value up until the deadline. And who knows, a team like Atlanta, who, might have this team kind of on the edge, they might want to try to make a run. They might just throw some picks their way and, something could happen. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's what's most likely going to happen with Laurie Markkinen.
Yeah, even a team like the Rockets, where they're trying to win now, they have so many picks, but they don't even need it. Imagine
Hmm.
like in 2 years from now, once KD's like retired, you have Sengun and you have Laurie Markkinen as bigs with their current roster. Like, it'll
Hmm.
be nasty.
Yeah. So yeah, teams like Atlanta, teams like Houston, I could definitely see making a push towards him. So, and I hope he does go there. I want to see Laurie Markkinen on like a competitive team.
Yeah, I I like him a lot because he's like that guy where it's like respectful. He ain't no superstar. He's like borderline all star, but I don't know. He just like he has my respect. Unlike some people like Shea.
Yeah, yeah. He's got to earn his buckets the hard way.
Yeah, not
But
off the
yeah,
damn free throw line.
here. So I guess let's save LeBron for last. The big news
That's
for
for
last.
last. The goat.
Second, go. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Damian Lillard. Uh,
The
I guess
leading
what it is.
candidate for him is the 617 Boston.
Yep.
There we
So yeah,
go.
number one option
That's the
is
news that I wanted to hear.
yeah, number one option is Dame, bro. And you know what? As a Celtics fan, I'm all in for it. I don't give a shit. It's like who knows what's gonna
Bro,
happen
the
next
only
year.
reason why I like this is because we can get him for A cheap and
Mhm.
B hit Jason. The thing is, Jason Tatum got injured. If Jason Tatum never got injured, I wouldn't like this because it's like we're getting him. We're not winning anyways next year. So the thing is, it's like a perfect puzzle. It's like we're not winning next year. Tatum's hurt. They rehab together. The best friends, same injury. They come back the same year together. And
Mhm.
it's like then we're better or the same as our championship team if we could find a decent big man.
Yeah, I think they're definitely shopping Anthony Simons. We've heard that news going
Yeah.
around. I'm hoping, and we're all praying, it's going to be for a big man, which is what we really desperately need.
Hmm.
Um, but I think what, like, if once Tatum and Lillard recover from their injury, they can probably make it back in time for what playoffs, right?
I heard Tatum right now, he's already walking without a boot, like low key, exercising. I heard he might be available a little after All Star break. I don't know if that's too soon, but I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
like, I'm like, you guys, don't get my hopes up too much. But him is in between, if I read properly, like Marchish area,
yeah.
like a month before playoffs.
And I assume Lillard would be in that general time range as
Yeah, because
well.
he only got injured 2 weeks before, so it's like about the same thing.
Exactly. So they'll come back at the same time. And, I have complete faith in the Celtics, Brown, White,
We'll still be a
Simons.
top five team in the East, so it's like,
We'll be in the playoffs. And if we get both of them back, we can definitely win next year. I'm not saying it's a given. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Who
yeah,
knows what they're going to look like off the injury. But if they're like somewhat themselves with the team that we already have in place, this could definitely be a championship team, getting into the playoffs. So I'm excited.
hey, I
I
was
hope he
also
does choose
watching
us.
the first game of Summer League, bro. Our big Williams, his passing is nice. He was making
Bro.
some nice dimes out there,
He can be a good backup, bro. And screw it. If he
bro.
has to be the starter, I don't give a
No,
damn.
I don't know about starter until he evolves.
Yeah.
He's a diamond in the rough, but I'm saying
Mhm.
as a big man coming off the bench, who could dribble up the court, pass the ball, as long as we get our good big and he can give him 20 minutes like on the bench, bro, that's like great. Unless if
Yeah.
somehow our like facility training everything turns him into a great big man because he has all the proper tools, like
Hmm.
7 foot. My man's like from Kentucky, passing, he can shoot, he can drive, he can dribble. He has all the tools. It's just he needs to work on it.
Yeah, I mean the dude's a Swiss Army knife as a center. Like I don't see too many centers who can dribble the way he does or pass. He's a great passer as well. So yeah, I hope he gets minutes next year. Not,
Bro, all
he's
we
probably
need
not
him to
gonna.
be is like a half of Jokic, bro, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. He'd just be a quarter of what Jokic is. You know what I
Bro,
mean? Just
Jokic
do it a
averages
little
30,
slow.
so we need 15 out of him, 10 assists. You know what? 4 3, 10 rebounds. Give me 5 or 6. Half of him, and we're Gucci.
Exactly. So yeah, so I think we're looking good. I'm excited to see what we get for Simons because I do assume we're gonna get rid of
The
him.
thing with Simons that I
Um,
like a lot is we can still get great value out of him. It's
yeah,
not
there's
like
teams out there
Holiday
who
where
need.
it's like we thought we weren't going to, and Brad had to like finesse quote unquote because we lost our two second round picks because something about his physical, but it's still
Mhm.
like we still got a player with more value with a straight up trade.
Yeah, I mean, we get a 26-year-old who averages about 20 points a game. I think most teams in the league would like to have a guy like that on their team.
Yeah,
So if they have like a extendable big man, I'm all for it. So
what are some
yeah,
bigs that we can, bro? I want Laurie marketing because I feel like he's available because they're trying to resell. I think Zubac because they got a lot of bigs. Another big. This one's just like a match made in heaven. If we could get Bam,
hmm,
but we're gonna have to give him
maybe.
like Simon, someone else, and like a pick. But honestly, I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, it'll take a lot. I think my favorite is Zubac. I think he does everything well. I just don't know. Actually, no, I feel like the Clippers could definitely give him
And the
up. I
thing is,
feel
they
like,
have three starting big men at the five, so it's like I'm not saying they will, but it's like they could. You know what I
mhm.
mean?
Yeah, they definitely could. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe we'll trade him at the deadline too, like we were just talking about. So yeah, but I'm excited. I just hope Dame actually chooses us. We're kind of talking about all of this like he is choosing us. We don't
Yeah.
know that yet. I think what he's still considering what the Warriors and the Lakers or something.
It was Warriors and Celtics. I don't think Lakers on the picture more with the whole LeBron drama, which we'll get into for our next topic.
Yeah.
But I think right now because he's near the Bay Area, so he wants to go there.
Hmm.
That's where he's from. Los Angeles, like 3 hours away, and like they have Luca, so he knows he's not gonna like. It's not gonna be a show, and he ain't going to the Clippers. So I'm pretty sure it's Warriors or us. And
Yeah, I
if he
mean,
wants to win, the Celtics are gonna win over the Warriors.
yeah, I mean, if he's smart, you look at the teams, you look at the fit. It's like the Warriors don't need you. Like
Like, bro,
we could
the
use
same
you.
position as you is who Curry. Like, but you really like come on.
Like we just got rid of Drew Holiday. We're in need for maybe a point guard. Not to say White, couldn't do it. But Lillard is like a proven guard, point guard
Yeah.
at least. So I hope he does choose us, and we'll have a great team heading into the playoffs. So I'm excited for that. But uh, but yeah, I guess we can get into the big news, the big drama going around the league, bro. With LA, it's always LA with the drama.
Always
So yeah, I guess Lakers and LeBron kind of well, what's happening with your boy over there, man?
bro. That's why Los Angeles is that downhill, bro. They can't respect greatness. But I ain't
Wow.
gonna lie, I think this is a plan from LeBron because LeBron never opted into his last year. So I feel like he opted in to trade or to get bought out because he knew if he did that, because the Lakers need money to sign a big, and he's not stupid. So I
Hmm.
feel like I'm not saying this is the good or bad, but I'm talking about what I think his vision was to opt in and get traded to a contender because he has a no trade clause. So he chooses
Hmm.
where he goes from here, or they buy him out. He still gets his money, and he has full like freedom where he goes. And the Mavs are only gonna get him if he gets bought out. And if he goes to the Mavs, bro, book it. The Mavs are winning next year.
Bro, I mean, yeah, LeBron's not stupid. I feel like his whole plan was to not opt in, see what the Lakers were going to do in the offseason. They really haven't done a lot. So that's probably him like, it's my ticket to leave, see where the hell I want to go. Cleveland is an option I heard, but they said they would only be interested if he's bought out.
Yeah,
I
that's what a
doubt the
lot of teams
Lakers.
are doing right now.
Yeah, so I don't know if the Lakers will buy him out. I feel like they could definitely
I,
just
I
trade
think the
him.
Lakers probably will buy him out because LA has the most money. The Lakers respect LeBron because like they did win him a ring at the end of the day. So if I'm guessing, if he doesn't get traded by like the end of the month, August-ish era, he's gonna get bought out.
Yeah, and it's only for the year, right? So it's not like, oh, you were buying him out for a 5-year contract or
Yeah,
something like what's happening with like Beal. So it's like it doesn't really hurt the league, or maybe hurts them for this year. But for the future, it doesn't hurt them. So yeah, I think his best shot, if he really wants like that proven GOAT status, like there's no more conversation with Jordan or something. I think Mavericks is probably his best option. I agree with you
I
there.
feel like he would get more credit though if he wins with Cleveland one more time. Because if he goes to the Mavs, bro, Kyrie, Clay, Cooper, Anthony, like, bro, I want LeBron to win, but I feel like he would get more credit because A, Cleveland's his hometown, and B, it's like it's not as much of a stacked team. You still have Mitchell, who's great, Mobley, and it's like a good supporting cast. It ain't like all-star, superstar, all-star, superstar.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought the freaking Celtics team was stacked in 2024. If that Mavericks team gets LeBron, man, that like that team is like just as good on paper, I guess, as like that Warriors team with KD. Maybe not as
Bro,
good, but like who
they're
if
a top five team all time on paper.
yeah, you like Cooper Flag coming into that. Imagine Cooper Flag's first year in the league gets to play with LeBron, Kyrie, and AD.
Bro,
What the hell? What a lie. I like him. I hope he does that. I hope he wins a ring right off the rip.
I
Um,
I love Cooper Flag, but I'm like, bro, let's talk about being spoiled.
yeah, he's a spoiled child right there, bro. But yeah, that Mavericks team will be dangerous. I think I do agree with you, though. I think if he goes to Cleveland, the ring, if he does win, will be respected a lot more. Um, and besides that, I don't really know anyone else who would like. I mean, I'm sure a lot of teams would want LeBron, but
There
it
was a
seems
lot of
like he
small
would.
teams. It was like I heard the Rockets are like on the bottom of the list just so he could play with Kevin Durant because like they're friends, but they're like one
Mhm.
of the bottoms. The Heat possibly, but again, they're one of the bottoms. So it's like the two major was the Cavs, the Mavs, and I'm forgetting one more. And there was all the like small teams.
Yeah, I mean, I like him on the Rockets, like him, KD, and
I
what's
don't know
his
what's what's worse. Them going to the Rockets or the Mavs. It's like, bro, both teams are about to be stacked.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they're out west. That's a one saving grace for us, at least, is that I don't have to deal with that.
You only
So,
have to play them twice a year.
yeah, so everyone in the West can go deal with that. I don't want that smoke until the finals. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be dangerous, but yeah,
I'll say
I
this though,
actually,
if sorry to cut you off, but if Nico Harrison can get LeBron James after he gets bought out and they win a ring, the city of Dallas Loki needs to forgive him. I
yeah,
I did not see this vision. I know it was rigged in Cooper Flag, but hey,
mhm.
he he knew. So maybe for him, he's like trust the process. Now you get LeBron and you win a championship. What 2 years after you got smacked?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a
So.
great turnaround.
Yeah, if I'm Dallas, like I said, I don't think it's Nico Harrison who's like this evil genius who masterminded this whole thing. I think it was all kind of like put on his lap. Like we said, I think some things are rigged in this league. I think getting Cooper Flag was rigged. Um, and if LeBron just falls into his lap right after getting Cooper Flag, I mean, damn. Like, what can you say to this guy at any point? Just be like, you know what, Nico, my bad. You know what, thank you. So that's going to be a dangerous, dangerous team.
That bro, that's gonna be one for the books. And if the one thing is if they don't win, this will tank his legacy.
Yeah.
As a
Listen,
LeBron fan, I do need to, be fair. If he does go to the Mavs, I know he's 40, but people say, oh, he's 40, like people now only say he's 40 and give him credit, but they don't also give him like a little tarnish, not tarnish, but like, oh, he does this. And then they go, oh, because he's 40. But if he's good, oh, he does it because he's 40.
mhm.
I need to be realistic and say he's doing it because he's 40, so give him more credit. But still, when he messes up, he messes up. He's choosing to play at 40.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, barring any injuries, an injury
Oh, of
would
course. I mean, injuries is. But I'm
yeah,
saying fully healthy, like
fully
no
healthy.
injuries. That's like
Then it's hard for people to say like how many losses would that be in the finals for him if you were to lose again with the
he's 4-6
Mavericks?
right now, so seven.
Be seven final, yeah.
I'll say this: 2 losses with the Cavs though don't count.
Yeah,
They
I
were
mean,
injured, and you know that. It's like you said,
yeah,
he was injured. And that's the injured ones. I ain't even counting the ones where the snake Kevin Durant went over there. And it was not even fair. But that
I
Michael
mean,
Jordan would have lost.
I don't
I'm
know. I'm
just
not gonna
counting
say
the ones that
Michael.
are injured. If I'm talking about the ones that I don't think should count, it's like 4 or 5.
That's still bad though. We have to agree. That's five more than Michael Jordan.
Huh?
Like that's five more losses than Michael Jordan in the finals.
Michael Jordan never played the teams that, bro. The San Antonio Spurs that LeBron played is better than all the teams Jordan played. The Warriors team is better. The Heat, Michael Jordan played better competition than that team he beat with the Lakers, and
But
those are the teams that he
listen,
played against.
at
And you
least
know that's a fact.
at least Jordan did not have a major collapse like LeBron did in 2011. At least
Oh yeah,
that's something
I'll say
Jordan will never
okay.
have.
He should have won against the Mavs. He should have
Yeah,
won.
he should have. They were complete favorites to win too, and
I know he should have won. That's what I'm saying. Some are bad, but others shouldn't even count. And you know that's fact. The one where they're injured, the one where you have the best team of all time.
I'm not gonna say. Listen, like the Golden State Kevin Durant ones, yeah, those are like I don't know how many teams could have beaten. I think Jordan's 80s teams had a shot. I'm not gonna say they would have won, but they definitely had a
Yeah,
shot.
bro, they had 10%, same as LeBron.
No, they did not have 10%. They had a
Bro,
much better percentage than LeBron.
name the starting five, starting five. Warriors clear though, and Warriors had a better bench.
I know, but the thing is, you're looking at it like the 80s didn't have the cap space that they did in the 2010s. So it's like if you put that 80s Bulls team now, they have more cap space, have a better bench, or some extra player as a starter. So you got to look at it like that. You can't just go, oh, 80s when they had like $50 million in cap space or something. You know what I mean? Like you have to take these things into account. So with that being said, if LeBron James loses on one more final, I don't care what happens. If he loses again, bro, I already don't think he's the GOAT. I think he's number two, which is great. But if he loses, I don't want to hear from you, from Isaac, from Papa, from anybody about him being the GOAT over Jordan. I don't want to hear it no more.
If he wins, though, you have to say here's the goal. I'll make that agreement right now with you. If he loses, I won't call him the goal ever again, and Jordan will. If he wins, you have to call him the goal, and I'll make that right now. July 11th at 9:19 p.m. I'll make that agreement with you right now.
Fine, I'll make that bet.
Okay.
All right, there we
All right.
go. I'm gonna be waiting, bro, because I know he's not gonna win. That's the thing.
Okay. If it doesn't win, then we're both gonna keep our opinions. But I'm saying you have to make it to the finals.
Okay, fine. He has to make it to the finals. Fine, fine.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
that doesn't count for them to make it to the finals because they didn't lose in the finals.
Okay, well, fine. Listen, we have it recorded. We have it documented. You'll
Yes.
say Michael Jordan is the GOAT if LeBron loses in the finals.
If LeBron loses, barring injuries, fully healthy, I
Okay,
would
wait,
say
wait. Well, what's the stipulations? Like, who has to get injured? How many
it
injuries?
has to be a significant player on the team. If Max Christie gets injured, I don't care.
Okay, but if
If
they're
Anthony
going,
Davis, Kyrie Irving gets injured, then come on.
but I'm saying like if they go up against who's a team that could potentially make the Knicks? Let's say the Knicks make the finals and they play the Mavericks. If Cooper Flag gets hurt and he doesn't play the series, but they still got LeBron, Kyrie, AD, Derek Lively. That doesn't count. Like you can't dismiss that.
That's a starter, bro.
I don't care, bro. That's four freaking solid players, bro, and they play Thompson, so that's five. You have five solid players, and with no Cooper Flag or something. So no, that's what I mean. Like
All right. So
you're gonna
what
weasel your way out of
players?
this.
What player? And this is if he goes to the Nats. There's other teams like to
The
the to
the
the
only
Cavs. It's like anyone could get injured and it affects them. This is
the
just the math because it's so
only
stacked.
the only way you can get out of it is if LeBron, Kyrie, or AD gets hurt. Those are the only three. And they have to miss like one game does not count. If they have to miss
But
multiple
one game in the
games,
finals is a lot.
LeBron's the goal in your thing, so he can do it if they miss one game. So they have to
So
miss
it has to
more
be
than
more
one
than one
game.
game, and those three if they go to the Mavs.
Yes,
What if it's Cooper Flag, but he's out for the whole series?
that then it still counts.
The whole series?
Yes.
Bro, no. If it's the whole series, if it's Cooper Flag for like two,
Gabe,
3 games, okay.
how much more help? Kyrie, Klay Thompson,
Okay, but what
LeBron,
about this? And what if the other team's players get injured? Oh, it doesn't count. He played an injured team.
I'll say it for the other team. If their top two players miss more than one game, it doesn't count. The top two players though. So I'm doing you a favor.
Okay.
All right. We got the
Okay.
stipulations out of the way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there we have
We're
it,
clear on the
folks.
if, buts, ifs, what, or ors.
Huh?
Nothing.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. You're witnessing the deal made on live recording. So we'll see what happens in like a year's time.
Hey, mark this now. Next July, we'll have, if this happens, next July or the following, whatever year, if this actually happens, we'll go back to this video, react it, and give our response
There we
together,
go. All
live.
right. Should be fun.
All right. Thank you for watching today's episode, guys. Have a great day.
All right. God bless everyone.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the comment section down below.
Do it.